What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings. I use he, him pronouns, and I forgot to turn on my lights. How we doing today? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I forgot to turn these on. They're not really that necessary. Hello. Hello, VT. Hello, Big Deal Hub. Dan, my boy. Thank you so much for the resub. Hello, Bella. I hope you're having a lovely meeting, Lurk. Hello, Seraph. Hello, Snookers. Oh my goodness. Hello, Snooks. It's good to see you. Can I get a shot for Snookers if it hasn't been done already? Hello, Swaya. Hello, Geek. Hi. Hi. Hello, friends. We're here. We made it. It's Free Tog. I had my parents over and they left. And I got through it. I got through it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You're also wearing a NASA shirt because that ass is out of this world. That's what it is. Welcome into Suaya. How we doing, folks? How's it going? You know, I got to start my day with someone being very upset about something in my professional life that I just cannot bring myself to stress about. Was it a stellar time? You know what? If I had gone, I bet it would have been. I have a stellar time watching Star Trek, but that's about as close to space as I've been getting anytime recently. Mama Running's got me this shirt, so that's why we're rocking the Nyatha. Nyatha. We are honorary members of Space Force here in this community because all that we do, we just space out. That's what we do. That's what we do. Basher, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're gonna get started on the warm-ups, if that's cool with everyone. And if it's not cool with you, I would like you to examine why you feel this way. Snooks, how you doing, broski? It's good to see you. How is DJing? Mr. Cool, I do cardio with you. Perfect. Perfect. As long as you're warming up first. You can warm up with me first if you want. If that's part of your practice. Probably encourage it. But you know, if you gotta get it in, as long as you're not skipping your warm-ups every day. You know what I'm saying? It's good. How we doing, Tally? Is that cool? It's quite fine. It's quite fine. Gonna try making a new track today. Made my first one a week ago. Seems to be doing pretty good for not having a following. Where are you posting these up? Is this like a SoundCloud thing? Sub going live at 2 a.m. Otherwise, I can't be your cheerleader. Basher, trust me. I want everyone to listen in real close. When you see me go live at 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, anytime in between, that is not because I really want to wake up that early and lift weights. I really want to lift weights, and sometimes the only way to do it is to wake up stinking early. Snoop! Oh, Sean! It was Sean. I shouldn't have danced like that for Sean. Doesn't seem very Mario-y, Joe. Well, guess what? As much as I love post-Martinet era Mario, as much as I can tolerate post-Charles, the gains come first. Gains, then plumbers. This is the order of operations. But you're right, I told you I would check it out. And then I didn't. Welcome in, Sean. Oh. We're gonna do our insurance effect. I'm gonna put this up in my glasses for now. Because, ooh, here we go. That we will get less bumping and rubbing, which is a good thing sometimes, but is not a good thing in this particular context. Thank you for the resub. Yay, yay. Coming down. Nice, slow, eccentric. Pushing up. Walking the toesies right up. Hello. It's on SoundCloud. Still lurking as I play with the new... Ooh. Ooh, did you get a mechanical with the clickety-clackety? See you soon, Dan. that elephant has massive gains. Someone shared in a Discord the like screenshot of the part way through the transformation where Mario just gets like hella thick legs. And I gotta say, my man is probably like, he's a squat specialist. With that physique, Mario is absolutely a squat specialist. Oh. We're gonna stretch this out a little bit. Hi, Evie. Come to say hello. Hello. The sweet girl is here. Callie! Callie, thank you for the sub! Evie's here to say thank you. Thank you so much for the sub, Tally. Welcome in, Sirely. How you doing? Evie's showing y'all a little bit of belly to say thank you. You want to touch paws? Paw. Good girl. Touch my paw. Paw. Come on. Come on. Give me some paw. Boop. Give me some paw. Boop. Boop. She had to deal with another dog that was just like running around stealing all her toys last night. Ah, here we go. I'll let her chill there for a moment. She's just passing out. Passing right out. So much voice clips from him that they don't need another Mario. They could just use those for years. David, hello. Tally, let me get you on the let me get you on the bumper. Get you on the bump a dump. The bumper. Oh, it's my pleasure, Tally. Thanks for being around to support that positive influencing. Let's put you in the outer rim here. Got it spelled right. There you go. Callie, thank you so much for that sub. Thank you for that support. Now I can lift you up in the way that you have lifted me and this community up with your subscription. Welcome to the bumper. But you've been around for a minute. How you doing today, David? That's rough. Tech, hello, welcome in. How you doing, Tech? Yeah, so honestly, so Lily is the name of the my parents' dog. She's a big old golden doodle. And she's a load of fun. Yo. Thank you for the gift sub to Beowulf. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for that. Joe, I don't know if you're around today. Oh my gosh. Can I get a shout for Beowulf since he's here? Welcome in, you big, beautiful man. Everyone go check out Beowulf. Thank you, Dan, for that. Thank you for that gift sub. Last night was crazy. It was a lightning show in Arizona. Yo, we had a storm like that a couple of days ago. Almost didn't become Morio's voice actor because he was late to audition time. Man. Well, I'm glad he did. It's a miracle that they gave him the job. Had my colonoscopy this morning. Everything went great. Nice little nap. Nice. Yeah, I would also want to take a nap after colonoscopy. After colon anything. Probably would like a nap. All right, Evie. I'm going to need you to find a different spot, okay? Can you move along? Go on. Go on. Thank you. Good girl. I'm just like, when we had my parents' dog over yesterday, and I forget sometimes that Evie really is a very well-behaved dog. Because when I tell Evie, like, when I tell her to, like, go outside, or go inside, or if I say, like, hey, please move, or, like, go over there, or go find your mom, like, she listens, and she does those things. And I have taken that so for granted, because my mom's dog was just, like, going wherever she damn well pleased. You'd be like, nope, get out of there. She just wouldn't listen. And she's this 80-pound golden doodle. The first time seeing continuous flashes of lightning for one night. Holy cow. That sounds like a big storm. Everyone at the hospital was great. Was joking around with them. Sick. Oh, wait, are we on a hype train? How did that happen? But I'm glad, Tech. I'm glad it went well. Beowulf, you got a promotion? That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, congratulations, my dude. Well earned. At least based on what you shared. You could be lying to us about everything. So I'm going to say, well earned. Thank you for the gift sub. Esther, if you're about today, enjoy your ad previewing and your emotes. We're going to get these deadlifts going because, you know what? Otherwise, they're going to take forever. Does that make the shirt come off or no? Okay, does anyone know the actual, like... Does anyone know the actual rule on whether that's okay? Because here's the thing. Pump cover is going to come off at some point. It's coming off. It's just a matter of time. Lying takes too much effort. What's the Panic at the Disco song? Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking off her clothes.
Nothing at all. Nothing
at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Callie, thank you for the gift subs. And Geek, enjoy your lurk. Oh my gosh. Enjoy your new keyboard. Tally, thank you for the gifties. You didn't have to do that. Holy cow. I feel like unprompted. I should probably do it now. Thank you so much for that support, Tally. That is so kind of you. We're going to load up this bar. Tally, should I keep my shirt tucked in? Or should I untuck it? Tucked or untucked? You get to make the call. I'll go like a goober if you want. Oh wait, I'm doing 235 this time. A little extra weight. Whatever feels best for you. We'll stay tucked for a minute. The vibe of just want to be clear. Specifically, that's the vibe. It's not that I don't know what the vibe is. It's that the vibe is But thank you so much for the gift subs, everyone. Thanks for the hype train. Happy Friday. That is so kind. I've been dreaming up with the way that a couple of house expenses have popped up leading up to TwitchCon. I've been thinking about running a tipathon to just get an extra few bucks for the trip. But I want to be careful about timing because we're also doing a fundraiser at the end of the month. And as I've expressed to some, it's a lot easier for me to ask for money for other people than it is for me to ask for money for myself. Manager aggro. Tucked in until you take it off. Got it. All right. So you're saying, like, in the professional environment, if I'm wearing a polo, like if I'm going to work in a polo, you keep it tucked in while you're at work, but the moment you need to scrap with someone, it's all off. Per my previous email. Ugh. Here we go. And that, my friends, is how you manage professional relationships in 2023. Follow me for more HR tips. Like, comment, subscribe. Try to process that sentence in my brain. I'm always in scrubs. That must be one kind of nice, like, that's gotta be like a mixed bag in the medical profession. Is you never have to, like, you have some form of choice in, like, color of scrubs, I'm guessing. And, like, they're probably pretty comfy, but you never have to actually decide what it is you're gonna wear every day. Like, that's always the blessing and the curse of uniform type things. I have to pee already. Dang. Of my non-hospital scrubs for labs and demos. Ooh, okay, so you have your You have your correct scrub. You have your uniform scrubs, and then you have your fun scrubs. What up, Chimera? Welcome in. Oh no. I love how my head is Eevee right now. What up, Raiders? How we doing? Welcome in, Zach. Zach Bot. How we doing, you big beautiful man? You big beautiful and slightly smaller than you were a few weeks ago, man. Etwan. Welcome in. Wear hospital provided scrubs in the OR. I mean, that makes sense. Because you don't want to actually have to take care of those yourself. Welcome in, Zachbot Raiders. Hey, Raiders. Hi, my name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, we play video games. All the time, we're an inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you and enjoying rad stories together. Today, we are deadlifting. Deadlifting. Well, Joe, look at that. Will Joe look at what? What up, Paul? We got a Paul stumbling through ligaments in here. My guy, my dude, my boy, my man, my human. Everyone, thank you so much for the hype train. I really, really appreciate it. If you and Eevee switch bodies, Eevee would be one strong dog. You know? That's probably true. If you ever hear me just like, if you ever notice like, hey, Joe has gotten a lot louder, a lot like cuddlier, but also less welcoming to house guests and like a little bit more reactive. There's a good chance, also if I only eat cereal, there's a good chance that I've swapped bods with a dog. How's your Friday, Paul? That's great. That's great. Can I get a shout for Paul, please? Friday's been actually, you know, honestly, it's been all right. My parents left this morning. I made breakfast for them before they took off, which was a struggle. I was like, please do not leave before I give you a meal. I could like I could totally dunk on my parents a little bit right now, but I don't know if it wouldn't be a dunk. It's just like very culturally interesting. Joe starts sniffing butts to say hi. Just a little booty sniffing. All right, I do need to hit. I'm sorry to do this right after raid. Raiders don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hello. All right, let's deadlift. Oh wait, my hands are still wet from washing. I gotta dry my hands off before I do deadlifts. Welcome in, Payback. Something hot dog. Just drying off the hands. That's all we're doing right now. Drying off the hands right now. All right. Let's do this 15 times and be completely okay with it. Welcome in, Zach. Zach, how was the rest of your lift, my dude? How are you feeling? How's the body being in that big old cut? That's a lot. Are you not breathing? I'm very much breathing. Thank you, Basher. Leave them. Leave them. Murder them. Kill the wits. I just gotta do it 3 more times. No big deal. Whoop. There we go. See, I am breathing. I'm just probably not as much as I could. Ooh, all right. Let that oxygen circulate. See, Dub, good morning. Good morning, Dub. Oof. Lift is lacking lately. Getting back from the break. Going to a real gym, hit legs properly. So you said your legs felt small? Is that like you did measurements? or they're just feeling small. Monique, welcome in. Do a little extra here too. Happy Friday to you, Monique. How you doing today? We're just gonna do some scapular work. I'm gonna hinge at the hips. I'm gonna put some outward pressure on this band. We're just gonna keep it nice and tight. Working through this range of motion. Oh. All right, sweatpants gotta come off. It's too hot. Hurt Stoner, welcome in. Yeah, so we're working at 235 today, which I went up 10 pounds from last week. Went up 10 pounds from last week. Wasn't sure how it would go. And I think I'm just like not fully awake yet, muscle-wise. Welcome. The Jorts are here, as promised. Yeah, back with Jorts. I need to drink this drink. It's not that I need to drink the drink. It's that I want to drink the drink. I do it because I want to. Not because I feel compelled to. We're going to do full Arnold. We just can't start talking about the pump, you know? Man. You watch just like a little too much Renaissance periodization videos, or listen to that podcast a little too much, you will always get called back. Okay, all right. If there's anyone in the chat who hasn't seen the video of Arnold Schwarzenegger going off on like what he thinks the pump is, or rather like how he perceives a muscle pump, it is worth your time to watch it, but know that once you go there, you can never go back. How it feels. That's really what it's all about, Etoile. And that Arnold is numero uno. That man, when he was like peak roids, he was yes, Chimera. That's the thing. He was very confident. I'm just not sure. I mean, sure, I don't care. I don't know. I watched it in a different stream. Can't believe you really said that. No, it was like, honestly, Rocket, how are you doing? No, I can absolutely believe it. It's just funny to think that like, what up, Rocket? Welcome in. How we doing? Thank you, Dan, for getting a shout for Rocket. No, it's funny, like, we always have this like this ongoing joke, you know, at least boomers seem to love making the observation that like all of society being so much like bent into social media now that kids are going to ruin their futures by saying or doing stuff on social media, and like, you know, someone's never going to be able to be president if they use TikTok a whole bunch. And it's like, great, the governor of California had a 5-minute tirade about a particular feeling when lifting weights, and he did just fine. Rocket, it's good to see you, my dude. Everyone go check out our buddy Rocket Fit. I'm gonna do the the other kind of shout here too. So I think that where possible, let's try to fit that one into Motley Friends, because I think that that feeds the algorithm in a different way. I never turned on the music thing. You young whippersnappers, back in my day, our heads were in the coal mines, not in a phone. That's right. I remember when everyone had good posture. There wasn't any of this neck bent over stuff. Now, granted, we all had cancer and black lung. And granted, we didn't have basic human rights for a good portion of those years. And granted, many people didn't have basic human rights for a portion of those years, but I remember the good old days. And all of the asbestos you could stomach, and don't forget polio. I remember polio. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh. Have a good lurk, Monique. Sue. Back in the good old days before penicillin and soap. Sean remembers. Tiger, welcome in, Tiger. You are entitled to a nibble. You were lucky if you got polio. Dysentery was much worse. What is it with people and bathing regularly? Bunch of pansies brushing your teeth. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, I knew this would do this to me. I knew it. I knew it. Wanted out chasing buddies that got lost. We never saw old Betsy again. Natty. Hello. Welcome in, Natty Ox. TV. Oh my God. Bofa the oxen? Is that referring to the one oxen named Bofa? Or are we talking about both of? I suppose the capitalization should indicate this. Anyway, both of them. Oh. Anyway, where did this start? I can't remember how we got here. Anyway, I'm really glad that we are here, all of us together, to celebrate aesthetic physique enthusiasm together. Gurpad, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Because them daggone kids in there take snaps and Insta chats. And they're snap beans. And they're sugar snap peas. Why would you want to send someone else your sugar snap peas? I said we were done. I'm sorry. Who? Or is it me, the natural oxen free? Natty Ox just like ran. Moment you got free, you just ran off. All right, 2 of those down. I gotta do it twice more. We are 50% of the way there in our deadlifts. Isn't that a fun thing? I've got some dried mango for when we hit around the hour mark. I think I'll just do it after deadlifts. A little snacky. You have deadlifts today too? Ooh. What's your plan? News I told you that we can't tell anyone is pretty cool, huh? It is. It is. It is very cool. I need to do the things, but we had a number of small emergencies pop up at work today. A little snacky snack. I mean, the news that we can share is that we are going to be doing at least one group run in Vegas. So if anyone wants to join the group run, it's going to happen. I'm going to get it organized. I'm not even sure who else I can communicate it to, but we'll talk about it in this stream. Talk about it in some Discords. I like to be 100% done with deadlifts, always. I'd rather that's completely behind me, which is valid. Dan, have a good lurk. We'll see you soon. Yes. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to organize group walk. Sounds better. I'm awful at running. So what I want to do is ideally, I want to organize from a meeting spot. Here's a like 1 to 2 mile walk, 2 mile run, and then an additional part for anyone who wants to do more mileage. My poor shins can't keep up with the running. Yeah, I think there will be something, and it will be at a reasonable hour. I think 8 a.m. One weird thing about Vegas, if we run on the strip, there are some parts where you have to go through casinos, hotels. To continue down the strip? What? Why? Why? Wait, Zach, so you're not going to join? You don't want to go run with us? I'm just kidding. Like, I'm entirely kidding. I'm not going to pressure anyone into doing this. That is not the way that I roll. As many would be aware. Hashtag gambling. Apparently, just like setting up a route through the strip is enough of a gamble. All right, I've almost got my breath back. That's why, but yeah, I mean, I guess that would make sense. If you got to do it to get your gambling in. I'll pressure people, run or die. Don't do that. Don't do that. Rocket. That is distinctly against the values. I don't want people to do either of those if they don't want to. I do think that running is a great way to prevent dying for the most part. Evolutionary science with the whole fight or flight thing, I think. All right, well, these are going to be barky deadlifts. Evie. Come on, don't leave it halfway. Evie, wait. Good. Thank you. Okay. Come here. Come here. You're okay. What happened? Did someone drop off mail? You gonna be okay? Oh. Oh. Sheesh. Weird. Okay. We'll try to organize so that we don't have to deal with that. Don't leave it. Hey, sit. Get you a treat, huh, girly? Came all the way down here. You're not leaving without snackums. So many people are either for or against running. Bad for your legs, knees. Yeah, I mean, I have some thoughts on that. If y'all want to hear it. I'll have to catch my breath first, but whew. I don't want to hear your thoughts on that. All right. Well, we got to outvote Lou, at the very least. Natty wants to hear. We're 1-on-1. On running being bad for your legs or knees. Because there's something to it. My vote counts as 5, so I win. All right. Wow, democracy's weird. No wonder it's always such a mess. All right. So, is running bad for your legs and your knees? Why did I? Short answer is no. Running is not inherently bad for your legs and knees. The short answer is generally no. If you have a previous injury or a medical condition that would make the mechanics of running either not possible to do safely or just like no, I'm gonna say that if you have a medical condition that makes it not possible for you to do it safely, then you should avoid it, right? What happens with running is you get people who have not done physical activity in a long time or who have been somewhat deconditioned in a number of ways who are like, all right, gonna get after it. I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna run 2 miles today. I used to do this all the time. I'm so ready. I feel good. And they go out and they run and it sucks. They end up doing it. And then they get injured. Because running technique, running form, running cardio, and like cardiovascular capacity when running is something that disappears relatively quickly. So you end up having sore shins, or you developed perineal tendinitis, right? That's very common. What I would say is to anyone who's considering running, whether you've been doing it or not, give yourself time to build an aerobic base. And an aerobic base means that you can comfortably move at a slow jogging speed, like slow jogging, not like, okay, like I feel like I could do this for a mile, like slow jogging speed for, 10 to 15 minutes without stopping. Now, the best way to do that is to do intervals. So if you are someone who hasn't run in a while, highly, highly, highly recommend plan your intervals, right? I'm gonna go out for 20 minutes. I'm gonna spend 5 minutes walking, get my body warmed up. Maybe I'll do an active warm up or a dynamic warm up. I'm gonna run 1 minute or 30 seconds or 1 minute and 30 seconds, whatever you decide. I'm gonna run 1 minute and I'm gonna walk 2 minutes, or I'm gonna walk a minute, run a minute, walk a minute. Start off with that because I think like 45 seconds of run. Oh, Chef, hello. I didn't know you were a former D1 runner, Dub. What were your events? What kind of stuff did you do? But also make sure you're working in some of that stability work too. So like some folks are just gonna naturally, not naturally, but over time, you have less strength and stability in your ankles from just like the daily habits of living. If you are working a desk job and you are not on your feet all the time, being on your feet in a high intensity situation, it's gonna mess you up a little bit. He ran errands for the athletes. Oh my God. So rude. Yeah, I mean, running is not for everyone. And it's okay if you give it a go and you either don't like it or you just like, if it hurts and you find another way of doing cardio, like that's okay. As much as I love running, I know that it is not a sport that is like working for everyone. Now, if you've got shin splints and shin soreness, that is very specifically something that you can work on both through doing calf extensions, calf stretches, and tibial raises, right? You can do this. There are machines at the gym that you can use for it, but just doing that dorsiflexion and holding that for a couple seconds and then coming down, dorsiflexing for a couple seconds and then coming down. When you have shin splints, if you're developing peroneal tendonitis, like that is something that is a result of either overtraining or muscle weakness in one area or another. Whew. Tabs, good morning. Good morning. Used to be a short distance runner. I was on the cusp of getting almost a 5-minute mile. Yo, that's fantastic, Natty. My fastest mile has been like 5:20. I've never gotten close to 5. Thank you, Dub. I find those hurt when doing that. Like, which ones, Chef? The tibial raises? So they should feel kind of uncomfortable, especially if you've gotten shin splints. You're going to be trying to work on this strategy of I'm trying to make my calves stronger and I'm trying to activate or reduce activation in those anterior muscles. Have you tried like foam rolling them? Those exercises remind me of my PT. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now remember that none of this is prescriptive, right? Like if you want to hit me with a DM, I can talk with you about something a little bit more specific, and I'm happy to do that for most folks. Come on. Three. Come on, reset. Not rock back and forth. They're just separate things, you know? Sub 18, 3 miles. Damn, Rocket. Damn. Ooh. Is the One Piece adaptation, is it any good? Said it's interesting. Time to use a standing desk. Stand up. Registered for Ringat last week. One team called Stinky Pinky. No. No, you can't do that. That's so bad.
You're pretty good.
Thank you. We're gonna unrack. What up, Pip? Kind of weird. Feels like an anime that's in live action. Super goofy. I mean, if it wasn't goofy, it would just be kind of cringe and disappointing, right? Dusty old cupboard. Good evening, morning. We're doing great. We just finished up with deadlifts for the day. And, oh man, that was a lot. Well, we made it. We made it through. Made it through the wilderness. You know, made it through. Yikes. I gotta get some oxygen back up into my brain. Goodness gracious. Oh,
Do I
balls,
look
hello.
like I know what a JPEG is? I just
I
want
just
a
want
picture
a
of
picture of a
goddamn
goddamn
hot
hot. Come on. Come on, brain. Start working. It's like high school all over again. Think, darn you. Do the numbers. Some parts are seamless in anime, weird in live action. Way better than the live action animes we've seen before. Okay, all right. I'll take that. Maybe I can get wifey to watch it with me. Thank you, Chimera. Yeah, the Zen Bro Classic coming up in just a little over a month. I'm gonna have to submit my videos. I'm not gonna make much progress on my diet this weekend because going to a wedding and then Labor Day festivities are gonna be happening. But we're gonna try to stay active. Hello, Ed Marino. Welcome in. You know what helps oxygen to the brain? Rolling. Pip, you're not wrong. I got hooked on Blue Lock. Blue Lock. What's that about? I've never heard of that one. Oh, all right. What are we doing next here? We're doing OHP rear delt raises. Yummy. Get some posterior shoulder work. Part of our routine today. Wait, you redeemed it? Where? Oh my god, that's disgusting. Where? Okay, I see it now. All right. About a soccer. Very good, actually. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wish I... This is going to make at least one person just like check out a chat and be like, all right, forget this guy. I wish I had time for more anime. The implication there is that I don't have time for anime. I know that that's harmful to some. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tabs. Do we get a shout for Tabs, by the way? If we could, I would love that. We love Tabs' voice. Tabs, I think I was mid deadlift when you popped in. Thank you. Mount a TV on the wall with 24/7 anime. So here's the thing with that. I'm just gonna say, I've tried this approach of like, okay, I know I don't have enough leisure time to watch these shows. So maybe I'll just like kind of let myself half watch it. Oh, hang on. Like put stuff on in the background and just kind of half watch. And so I tried that for a couple of days. And what I realized is that it's really bad for my brain because I feel like I'm not giving full attention to anything that I'm doing. And then that makes me feel like I'm very scatterbrained. So I got a lot of respect for people who can like throw on a show in the background and actually sort of pay attention to it while they do other things. But I just feel so bad when I do that. And like part of it too, and this is ridiculous. This is like me beating myself up over nothing. But part of it is like, I know how much time, effort, and energy and love someone puts into a show. So if I'm gonna watch it and then like get to the end of the episode and be like, wait a minute, I don't actually know what happened. Or like, Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an example of a show where they put so much effort into like a small number of frames to make it seem so surreal and ridiculous that if you miss it, like that's the show. Used to do that with projects in college, but it was always reruns. Yeah, I used to be able to do it in college, but nowadays I just can't. I just can't do it no more. I just can't do it. There was this, thank you, Zach. Me while I'm working while watching Twitch. So, Natty, I mean, that's another thing that, for the record, I definitely don't watch Twitch while I'm working. If I have Twitch open while I'm working, I'm lurking. For the record. But if I did watch Twitch while I was working, what would inevitably happen is that I would get too locked into chatting with someone and get nothing else done for like 20 minutes. So, or it would take me much, much longer to do a task, which again is bad for my brain. But I don't do that. For the record. Hit when Wifebot looks away. Always at the best parts. You can tell animators didn't sleep for days to make. Like, gosh, I'm trying to remember which JoJo villain it was. It was something with like, there was like a dude on a boat, and he was like spoilers, like the twist of the episode was that the dude was the boat that they were on in the middle of the ocean. And at some point, there's this like 15-second clip of like, he pops out of the water and it zooms in on his face. And the stand was the ship, yeah. But it zooms in on the stand user. And like, it's like this, it is this, I'm gonna be real. I was not sober when I was watching this. And I was home alone. And it zooms in on his face, and you can hear like this background footage of like Vietnam War footage with like someone screaming and like bombs going off, and like the colors are changing. All of this was within just the tiniest snippet of this 20-minute episode. And if you weren't paying attention, you would completely miss how ridiculous it is. That's right. It was an orangutan. Yeah. Making it even. You know what? I bet we can find this. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Oh, never mind. It gets gross. That's right. I remember. This is a very important tangent. He offers her the apple. Hang on. That's right. Yes. He was a creep the whole time. Yeah, never mind. We're not watching that. We're not watching that. I just remembered how creepy it was. Anyway, we should do some overhead press. You should watch anime whenever you want to watch anime. That's the moral of today's story. And I'm sorry if I put anyone in the space of thinking, is it okay for me to do that? Yes. Very much okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. That whole show was weird. But there were a couple that definitely stand out, Zach. The one where what's his face gets turned into a baby that for some reason needed to be a 2-part episode. I still don't completely understand that. We'll put 105 on the bar today. Once I finish Baki, I'm going to start on the One Piece news show. Hell yeah. Classic song. You talking about Megalovania? Did you play Undertale, Natty? I have a confession to make, and that is that I have watched Undertale multiple runs in multiple play styles, but I've never actually played it. Tally, have a good lurk. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you so much for the sub today. They fight a car stand. Ah, yes, the car. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's more coming for you, Zach. Never on Twitch. The community is very trolly. Yeah, I've heard that. I've never watched a Twitch stream of it, honestly. The only things that I've seen have been YouTube playthroughs, which have their own flavor to them, right? Probably get this question a lot. Motivates you to work out and stay healthy? Struggled with mental health issues for years, finally getting better slowly but surely, and I want to get into it again. Dusty, thank you for asking that question. That's a question that means a lot to me, because one of the big reasons that I stay active is for my mental health, because I know that it puts me in a... Oh. Lol. Doop. Anyone who's subbed, I just want you to like join me in the chuckle of like, hey, I have a question about how to help my mental health. And then Twitch is like, hey, how about a paywall? I'll finish this set and then we'll talk about it. This will be challenging. All done. Yeah, so what I was saying, let me make sure I got the right weight on these dumbbells here. I appreciate that question, because one of the things that motivates me to continue being active and to continue lifting weights is because it does make my brain feel good, and it does help with my mental health. And I think we have a lot of folks in the community that have kind of taken on a similar charge with things. So if the core question is what motivates me, the trick is that a lot of days I'm not really motivated, right? It is less about maintaining consistent motivation and more about maintaining, it's more about habits and like ways of being than it is about motivation, right? When you find motivation, like harness that, use that, and take note. You know, I don't know if you're someone who journals or uses that as a practice. Oh my gosh. What up, Raiders? Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, I'm gonna continue this thought, Dusty. I'm gonna continue talking about this. I gotta just welcome in our Raider friends. Welcome in, Bull. Raiders, how we doing? Bull Raiders. Bull, how was your lift? Raiders, hi there. My name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. How do you see him pronouns? Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, we play video games. All the time, we're an inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you and enjoying rad stories together. Welcome in. Wow, squatted 390 today? After all those weeks off? Oh, this may be too much. Oh. Hang on a second, we're like mid-set. Ah, lost count. Raiders, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a walk, grab a sip, break, you know? Do what you got to do to take care of yourselves. If you got to run off today, no worries. Hit the follow button so you come back around and catch us again sometime. Strong like bull. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Papa TT, welcome in. Hierarch, welcome in. Try to keep in mind when asking things like that. Very different from person to person. Always nice to get tips and tricks from different people. So Dusty, I'll tell you what my core motivators are. My core motivators right now, the first thing, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. The first thing is longevity. I'm 30 years old. I've not had a kiddo yet. I know that that is in my future. I want to think 20 years out from when I have my kiddo. Can I didn't even think about the name. 20 years out from when I have my kiddo, my wife and I have a kiddo, can I like be active with them? Can I continue to do things with them? And so like being healthy for that and like wanting to live a longer, more full and active life, like that is a prime motivator. Twitch in this community here is another motivator for me. It's not going to apply to everyone, right? And then mental health, right? Like continuing to do the things that I tell myself and the things that I tell others that I'm going to do is very good for my brain and my chemicals. Weird Hair, welcome in. So those are my key motivators. Motivators are great things to take note of because like you could have them very clear in your head at one point. When they're clear to you, write it down, put it somewhere. Every time that you are thinking, I'm not going to work out today. I'm not going to take my walk. I'm not going to do my 15 minutes of reading that I said I would do every morning. I'm not going to do my journaling. Take that little piece of paper and look at it. Why are you doing those things? Why did you tell yourself you were going to do those things? And even if you're not feeling motivated in that moment, you know that at one point you knew what those motivations were and you can lean on those. So that's like, that's kind of my picture about motivation versus habit and consistency. And the unfortunately, one of the true things about health and fitness and working out is it takes a while to where that becomes less of, I feel like I have to do it, and more like I'm doing it and I'm not really thinking about the fact that I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm able to forgive myself a little bit when I don't do it. But like, if you go consistently for 6 months, the chance that you are going to slide back into not active ways of living just dramatically decreases. I want kids myself at one point. Used to be active, biking and running miles every week. Just can't get back into it. So if that was like where you were at before, another thing that I'll pass along is like just recognizing that the fittest that you've ever been is not as fit as you have to be. Say it again. The fittest that you've ever been is not as fit as you have to be. Because you're at a different place in life. You have different things going on. You may have been able to get out and run 5 miles every morning at one point, or bike 10 miles at one point, right? If that's not what your life allows for right now, that's not what you have to do. You're just trying to get moving. See you soon, Chow. Mm. 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 The journey becomes a destination. Hell yeah. Active being consistent can also break you out of that funk while you don't feel motivated and or thank yourself later. Yeah, yeah. So Dusty, if ADHD is something that is a part of it for you, lists can be helpful. Like, let me just ask you this question now. You know, when is the time of day that you think you would be able to fit in a workout? Is it morning? Is it afternoons? Is it lunchy times, evenings, late evenings? We're gonna get another set in here. Make sure I got my elbows lined up correctly. Hello. Why does that feel so wrong? Sorry. Ring finger, ring finger. My nipples do not want to stay inside of this shirt today. Oopsie. Have all the time in the world. Just have to get to it. Okay. You got all the time in the world, then this is going to sound really backwards. Try to make it so that you have less time. Like, really find some way to restrict the time of day when you can do these things. Because if there's a window, you're going to miss the window sometimes. Ooh. If there's a window, one, that's time that you're protecting. And two, if you miss the window, it hurts. It can hurt. If it is, I told myself 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's my workout time. That's walking, that's bands, that's going to the gym, whatever that is. On the day that you don't do it, that is something where, like, that's a growth point, right? That is a point of building accountability. On the days when you do it, you have won. You have told yourself that you're going to do a thing at a time. You did that thing at a time. But Dusty, let me just say, I believe in you. All of this stuff aside, I don't know you. We haven't been talking for that long. I believe in you. You can make the change. But you also got to believe in you. You got to believe that just because something didn't work out before doesn't mean that it's not going to work out now. I'm going to look you in the eye when I say it. I believe in you. That goes for anyone in here. Please don't apologize. Please don't apologize. This is one of the things that keeps me going on this channel is having these discussions. And I know, absolutely know it, that sometimes people hear this stuff and they're like, man, that guy is so up his own ass. But you know what? I mean it, and I believe it, and it never bothers me. Hey, Joe, welcome in. We've got our Just Chatting Queen, Hija143. Can I get a shout for Hija, Dan? That's where I'm struggling. Yeah, I mean, just because you failed at something before doesn't mean you're going to fail again. Now, if you fail at something and you think you're going to fail again, and the solution that you choose is to try to do it the exact same way, then you are increasing your chance of failure. Try a different approach. Oh no, it's all good, Mikey. No shouts. Why not? Do you prefer not? Because I will respect that if you prefer no shouts. But if you're just being bashful, then I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna shoot you out. How's your morning, Hija? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, farts like Gerstern. No one farts like Gaston. No one sharts like Gaston. Welcome in. Whew. Go get lunch. Enjoy your day. Bull, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Tendency to just think about wanting to look like you as well. Only for aesthetic reasons, which maybe not be a bad thing. Looking good, I might feel better. So I need to do it for my health. So that's an okay reason to want to lose weight. That's an okay reason to want to get active and work out. I used to say, and I used to think that focusing on that was something that was not a good thing. No. If it's motivating for you, do it. Now be kind to yourself, right? Know what the deal is of like I've been doing this stuff consistently for about 6 years now. I don't want shots from my eyes. Rather shots go to the fitness and health piece. All right on. All right. All right. Well, I will give you a verbal shout. Hello. Hi. Excuse me. Thank you for the hydrate. How did you know? Gotten severe sleep issues because of my weight. Need to focus on that first. All right. Calorie deficit of 300 to 500 calories per day. I'm sorry about the peak. Oh, who did it? Oops. Dan, you silly goose. But yeah, Dusty, write these reasons down, right? And then when you're thinking about how you're going to address them, just keep that on hand. Keep those motivators on hand. Because that motivation comes and goes. Your habits are the things that will stay consistent. Your reasons are your reasons. As long as it works for you, that's all that matters. That's right. That's right. Unless your reasons are like racist or something. I'm gonna say don't do those. Pretty clearly. Have a TT. We'll see you soon. Enjoy dinners. it's the oops for me. Whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie doodle. I pressed the button. I did the thing. I opened my work email to keep an eye on it, and I really don't want to have anything to do with that right now. I told my supervisor that while I was doing this, I would keep an eye on my email, and I'm doing that, but I know what it will do to my well-being if I actually have to address something in the middle of a lift. So I'm going to try not to. And Dusty, give me any feedback if what I'm saying is not landing with you. Celebration. Minus the harmful to yourself or anyone else. Lord, welcome back, Bella. Doing it for aesthetic reasons to please other people is maybe not a great reason. Okay, word. Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking through, why do I want to do this? And one of the thoughts is like, meh, I don't know if that's something sustainable for me. Then, you know, focus on something else. But like, I'm not going to tell someone, and this is like for all folks, I'm never going to tell someone who's like, yo, I want to lose some weight because I don't like how my body looks. And I think that other people don't like how my body looks. I'm not going to look you in the face and go, that's a bad reason. How dare you? Right? I think that there is a lot of like, and this will be another one of those things that some people are going to check out on. I know it. The way that our society has grown to just be so completely fat phobic in all of our institutions, and where there's more and more research that there's more to it than someone's body weight. That's a real thing. And it's also a real thing that it is a lot easier to navigate the world if you maintain a certain weight. And that's not putting my personal values around it. That's just kind of calling it for what it is at the moment, right? So I'm never going to tell someone, oh, no, don't do that if you want to do it. Hopefully you find other reasons. But if that's where you're starting, it's like, do I wish as an HR person that we didn't rely so much on degrees and actually relied on people's skills and abilities and their attitudes? Absolutely. But am I going to tell someone not to go to college? Absolutely not. You know, Dusty, I've heard that expressed. But that is especially prevalent in the LGBTQIA plus community. I don't know why I said committee. My wife left a little hair clippy. Should I use it? She left it sitting on top of the laptop, and I just found it on the floor. Where do I put it? Let's put it up here. But yeah, if anyone wants me to speak more on that, I'm happy to. Just hang a lot of things from my glasses today. We got one more set of shoulder presses. We're making decent time today. Oh no, absolutely, Heja. Like, there is so there's a push in the right direction. 100%. Back in like the 90s, you would see a lot more. I mean, like, I think the Barbie movie really calls this out pretty directly. It's like, hey, this is a vision of people that was being put out there, and like, this is what people, this is the, regardless of whatever intent, this is the message that came across. And there was a lot of like, don't be fat in the 90s and early 2000s. And now, like, younger Generation Z folks, are being a lot more forward about, hey, here's the values that we want people to have. But like, you know, some of that is still there. Ooh. The love today. Stars and bars. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Stars and bars. How you doing? How you doing, fella? Raiders, welcome in. My name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. How you see him pronouns: Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays we play video games all the time. We're an inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you. Welcome in. Fox, welcome in. Bearish Steve. I'm guessing that was meant to be in Stars' chat. But welcome in. Bars, how was the lift today, my dude? How are you doing? Raiders, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a walk, grab a little sippy sip of water. Do what you got to do to take care of yourselves and feel well. Take your meds if you haven't taken them yet today. Eat something if you haven't eaten anything today, please. Short and sweet hammies. Come on, bars, let's be real. Let's be real. We know that those legs go all the way down. Those are some long hammies you got. I'd like to see a single person disagree with me. Johnny Ray Nitz, welcome in. Alpha TT, welcome back. I'd like to see anyone disagree with me when I say Stars and Bars has some long, luscious hams. Legs for days. But it's good to see you, Stars. Everyone, go check out Stars and Bars. Stars and Bars is one of our fellow fitness and health practitioners and aesthetic physique enthusiasts. Welcome back, Chef. Stars does workouts in the Shred Shed, which is a small but mighty space. He, however, is not small but mighty. He is just mighty. We gotta do 15 more of these. Hooray! Chef, are you gonna get a new Xbox to get Fable? Chef, what's your Fable plan? I was trying to explain to Wifey that I need to buy an Xbox to play Fable. She wasn't having it. Oh. one. Ah. Hmm. Ah. Ah. We're gonna rest pause. I'm gonna see if I can knock out 2 more. My arms, my shoulders, everything. Come on. Come on, muscles. You can do it. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, it was. You shared the trailer with me. You air fried schnitzel for dinner. How was it, Havati? How was it? Hava? I could say the whole thing every time if I need to. Save up for a new one. If it's being made by Microsoft, do you think it'll go on PC? Here's the thing that I'm worried about. I have this same worry with Starfield. I'm going to be able to play it on PC, but I'm not really going to be able to stream it in high quality. That's what I want. Sherman in my heart is soaring. Xbox first. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, they'll probably do the same thing they did with Starfield, right? Like, if you paid for it, you get it today. If you pre-ordered it for extra money, you get it 2 days ago. If you, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday, if you paid extra. Today, if you paid it all. The 6th, if you, on the 6th, if you're playing on Game Pass. It's kind of wild, but it works. Fox, these are 25s. Ah, I lost count again. But hate how messy it is to make. Bella, I didn't know that you were German. It's just we never talked about it. I'm sorry. Are you giving me not 1 little dot, but 5 little dots? What's that supposed to mean? I'm sorry. Did we swap blood samples when we met? Little dots, please. On the bar, this was 105 for seated OHP. My Bella, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. My OHP numbers are not super good. How have we not talked about this? Bella, you are. This is like. Okay, this is my social nightmare scenario. Ellipses. 5 little ellipses. No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Maybe you do. Maybe everyone does. When you have talked to someone for like a long period of time and had a lot of conversations with them, and then they reveal something that is like sort of very core to who they are as a human being, and you didn't know about it, or like never you never asked, or maybe they did tell you and you just don't remember. I know you're saying it's fine. Dusty, thank you for the follow. But you feel me on that, right? Just like the the general idea of, oh my god. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Dusty. We're glad you're here. And if you have any other questions about, it seems like you've got a history with some fitness things. So, like, if you're if you're unsure what to do at any point, just reach out. I'm working on getting a personal trainer certification, and part of that is going to be putting together some programs to share out with folks. Thank you, Bella. Thank you for your entertaining. All right, we're going to move on to incline dumbbell press, tricep rope push downs. Woo. Incline dumbbell, tricep rope. What time is it? 12:41. Okay. And then some dumbbell RDLs, because I can't leave my hammies alone for a single day, apparently. I have to just beat the hell out of them. That's not really the case. The case is just that I have a lot of growth that needs doing. Waiting in line. Oh man. I don't know how I'm gonna shake this out. It was supposed to be, you know what the plan was? The plan was I would wake up this morning and be fully NASM certified, but I got in my own way, and that's just it. That's the story. Oh. And it is what it is. And what's done is done. So I'll see you on the 20th. NASM certification. All right, so we're going to do a 5 and a 2.5 on each side. Right? Yes. That'll make it 45. I don't do a lot on tricep pushdowns, on rope pushdowns, because, I don't know. Never focused on them. So I never got that strong with them. Do we pay for in-person motivational ass kickings or workouts? I think you could. So I'm going to pick this wedgie. Are they Daisy Dukes? They're rascals. Just like me. I'm just a silly little rascal. Not keeping up with the languages I've learned. Understand quite a bit still. Ask me to speak it, and I'm embarrassed. But I found that, like, with language... Also, Jigaman, hello. I don't know if I actually said hello. With language, it's so much confidence, you know? Like, even when I was spending a ton of time learning Arabic, I would get myself so psyched out just because, like, I was afraid of, and this was completely ridiculous, like, I was afraid of offending someone. When it's like, if you're trying to learn someone's language, they're going to be very open and accepting of that. Like, if someone was trying to learn English, well, maybe that's a little bit different in some parts of our country, but if someone's trying to learn English, everyone's going to be like, yeah, let me help you out. Oh, I got left this terrible English. Bella, you speak real good English. I'm going to choke on this mango. Don't choke. You speak real good English. We love listening to you speak.
You what?
What? I like listening to you speak the language.
You speak English well, not as a microaggression. Jorts today. Welcome in, Amorous. Yay, Bella. Thank you for the shout. Who gave us the you what? I do. Welcome in, Amorous. Yes, you are here just in time for triceps and telling Bella how great they are. Get it. I'm not strong enough. Crying out loud. I'm just not daggone strong enough. Hello, Michael. Michael, how you doing? Happy Friday. How was your run today? Did you run today? I'm sure you did. You're currently fisting your way through Fallout 76. Wow. You're fisting your way through the scorched. That's what I hear Baldur's Gate is like. Hey, yo. Wow. Sorry. I'm ignoring chat for a moment. Oh. Whew. Yeah, I didn't say that. 10K. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, lovely. Michael, isn't the weather perfect for running right now? The thought I had this morning was like, man, am I gonna lift inside when it is like it is outside right now? Whew. I do full main stories playthrough, only allowed to wear self-crafted items. I love the self-restrictions. No, no, Pip, it's not like that. I just know what I said. Nuno Felician? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Welcome in. Too hot for autumn? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's perfect right now. The weather right now is absolutely perfect. Welcome in. We're getting a little. I say little Friday workout. We're like right at the halfway point, so I'm gonna need to hurry up a little bit. A brisk 78 degrees. It was 48 this morning when I woke up. It was beautiful. Absolutely pouring down. Oh, no. There's a difference between like 48 and sunny and 48 and rainy. I'm the cult of personality. Last month of summer, winter is coming, and we'll be ready. We're going to move the gym into the garage just in time for it to be nasty cold outside. It's going to be wonderful. Byron, welcome in. How are we doing, Sega? Ooh, good to see you, Stegathon. Let me tell you what's up. We've been doing 4x15 all week, and we are in our last bit of 4x15. And I will tell you, I'll just say it. I'm getting a little burned out of being on a slight calorie deficit and Rocking so much volume. It's still too hot for a mom. I live in central Sweden, so we're known for our great weather. I know nothing about the weather in Sweden. The only thing I know about Sweden is Minecraft. That's a lie. Going to move the gym into the garage just before the White Walkers make it over the wall. That's right. Not known. Okay. Got it. 4x15. That's right. That's right. We did 4x15 deadlifts at 235 this morning. I'm going to go get some water. I'm just going to keep y'all here with me while I do it. It's just right up here and around the corner. I think back to the times when I was just learning how to dead the lips. And what it would have meant to me to even do 235 for 5. I think back to those times and I think, wow, I'm sure glad I'm not there anymore. Godspeed. Yeah, so now we got 3 more sets of incline dumbbell press, tricep rope push downs, and dumbbell RDLs. Bought a little white laptop that I like, not too pricey. 10% cash points back. Heck yeah, Byron. Nice job. Good job on getting them points. Don't trust the Swiss. They sell you cheese, and then when you open it, it's up. It's full of holes. Look, all I'm saying is that I never did meet a Swiss cheese that I didn't like. Like, you can say that, and that's fine. But my experience with that cheese, one, has been that it's not, I don't think it's actually Swiss, is it? Moved to the next level of TheraBand from exercises. 2-pound exercises without issue in my weak arm now. That's fantastic. That's fantastic, Amaris. Are you starting to feel the strength come back a little more? Whew. Does it feel like an appropriate progression for you? I should probably be going a little heavier on these, but I don't know, man. All right. Three. Six. Never mind. Never mind. That's right. I rescind my previous statement. I need to go heavier. I shan't. I won't. Charmander Community Day tomorrow on Pogo. Ooh. Yo, I stopped playing Pokemon Go a while ago. But I respect the Pogo hustle. There's an event going on right now for Pokemon Sleep. And Snorlax is giving out double points. I'm already at Ultra Level 1. And I got 3 more nights of sleep. Why am I so bad at those? Like why? Why? Why am I so bad? Sega, I need you in specifical to tell me how do I get better at tricep rope push downs without doing tricep rope push downs, because I can't do them. One. Come on. Can do the weighted exercises. Confidence now feels really good. Oh, oh. Wow. Still way behind where I was before the issue. Happy with how it's progressing now. That's fantastic. Oh. So what is your, like, what's your overall timeline? Did they give you a, like a, this is going to take 3 months, 6 months from here? Maybe they play the community days for these insane shiny odds. What's going on, man? Two mice fell into a vat of cream. Firewolf, welcome in. We're getting there. Oh no. Did my wife? Sorry, not oh no. But like more like an oh my. Did I miss a text from wifey? Not so. Two mice fell into a vat of cream. Ah, there we go. Thank you for my wife. Oh no. Oh no, did my wife contact me? Oh no. Oh yes. That wasn't a good wink. I can wink better than that. I'll save it for the right time. I feel like every time I try to wink, I feel like I have this vision of what it's going to look like, and that doesn't match up at all with what it actually looks like, but it's fine. Here we go. I'm going to take about 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds, and then we'll get into this next set. I mean, I feel like that's such a TikTok, Instagram. I can't even separate the two of them anymore. Because everything that I see on TikTok is something that came from Instagram. Not everything, but a lot of things. And a lot of things that I see on Instagram came from TikTok. I'm trying to be hot and it epically fails. Well, see, and that's the thing, is like it's always going to do it for somebody. Just doesn't do it for me, you know? Catch me if you can, he says, the whole speech. Two mice fell into a vat of cream. Something, something. One walked out. I have not seen Catch Me If You Can in so long. That was one of those movies that they always showed in high school because it was just inoffensive enough and like just relatable enough to actual history that someone was like, yeah, we can do this as part of the curriculum. But if that movie is now 25 years old, Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't want anything to do with it, so it's the perfect long plane trip movie. But so if you say Buttspot no, you can scold Buttspot. I should probably switch Buttspot up a little bit. It's been a while. You can customize Buttspot. What games are you playing right now on the days you're playing games? So Dusty, we have been playing primarily a game called Dave the Diver, which is about a lovely man who goes fishing in this like ever-changing pit of fish, and he runs a sushi restaurant in the evenings. And when Starfield comes out, I think next week, I'm gonna spend some time playing Starfield on stream because I'm gonna play it. Here's the thing: is that a game like Starfield, I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna be able to keep myself from playing it. I might as well enjoy some of it in the company of all of you. I'm thinking about doing a basically like a Ferengi RP, complete focus on profit and capital. But yes, traveling the galaxy, trying to expand the material continuum. Scheduled to do a bunch of content today, get my hair done. Had to reschedule me. Oh, tabs. That's basically what happened with my exam. A bunch of stuff made other things move. It just got all messed up. I'm sorry that happened to you. Starfield is out now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be waiting for, Pip. So I'll probably just wait until the Game Pass release. This is a Wendy's. There's better company at Applebee's. I'm not saying you're wrong, Subi. But, like, I just think the chili fries at Wendy's are better. Welcome in, Subi. Makes me so sad. Yeah, Dusty. There are VODs of Dave the Diver that we have. If you're interested in checking it out. I haven't put them on YouTube yet. Been meaning to. I'm just gonna do the quick, easy VOD uploads this time around just because I'm really busy. Those are not good reps. New meds. What does that mean? Lily, how are you doing? Can I get a shout for Supernatural Writer? Sorry, Lily. Ooh. Probably hide my yawns better. Hopefully they can wait another day for my self-tapes. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they'll wait for you, Tabs. As long as you communicate, right? As long as you communicate, you should be fine. That's always my hide them yawns behind a paywall. Welcome to my only yawns. We sleepy. Hello, everyone. My name is Joe, aka EP Runnings. Do what they say. I have hope. That is one of my greatest faults. I'm just kidding. I don't mean that at all. I have hope that an employer will do the right thing. I wouldn't call it a fault, but boy howdy. I'm sometimes wrong. Gonna go get groceries. Have a great day. Tabs, have a good grocery trip. Can you get me some bread? I ran out of bread. I couldn't make toast for my parents this morning, so we had naan instead. Which actually was pretty good. You swap out your breakfast toast for toasted naan. It was pretty damn good, actually. We're doing a grocery list. All right, let's build the community grocery list. I need a loaf of bread. What is everyone else low on? The tabs can pick it up for us. Let's see, I could use some more low on proteins. Okay. I got some chicken thawing in the fridge right now. That's so bad. Yeah, can you give me some boneless, skinless chicken thighs? No breasts. Only thighs, please. The breasts are fine. Thighs are where it's at. Don't take it out of context. I used to not even buy meat. For the longest time. Keen, stop it. Welcome in, Keen. I need pickles. Bella, we have pickles. We have homemade pickles. Did you do what Tiger Man did? What? Wait, was cannibalism the insinuation of that show? Get the thrown out meat of the... Oh, no. Okay. No, I didn't do that. I just didn't buy meat. Hi, Keen. You know what? Honestly, Bella, I will try to sneak some pickles into my bag. I'll try to sneak a pickle. Sneaky pickles only. I think I went to a bar called the Sneaky Pickle once. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was a sandwich shop. There was an establishment that I visited and spent money at called the Sneaky Pickle. Go to the grocery stores, leave with a dumpster full of thrown away meat to feed the exotic tigers. Ooh, okay. That's an idea. I mean, that does align with what my views on eating meat were for a while, which is like, at one point I called it wasteitarian, because it was, I was only going to eat meat that was otherwise going to get thrown away. And it didn't increase demand to eat that meat. So with like leftovers, and with situations not exactly like that, not like rotten meat, but I have since worked more meat into my diet. Thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah. All right, one thing I'm going to do, I am going to cheese out on my last set of dumbbell RDLs. I can't even do them with good form right now, so we're not going to do them. One of them lost a hand to the Tigers. Not sure it worked out too well. I mean, you win a few, you lose a lot. Sometimes you get cheap meat, other times you lose a hand. Common trade-off. Husky Samurai, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great Friday or Saturday if you're on that side of the world. The amount of food waste in this day and age. It is astonishing, to say the least. It is very sad, but that's the big push in our house. There's just no food waste. And I'd say we're pretty good about it. Except for times when we just like literally cannot keep up with the garden. We just need to grow less.
14. There we go. Actually getting a decent pumperoski. I have not done any posing practice today, Tiger. Thank you for asking. David. Back with pancakes. Tell me about them pancakes. Tell me about them cakes. Excuse me. Give it to your neighbors. So we've given out lots of tomatoes. We've given out zucchini. I have distributed my over-engorged zucchini to my neighbors in broad daylight. Tell me about them cakes, respectfully. Road trip to Cool Runnings to get extra veggies to minimize waste. Yes. Come get some of this zucchini. Please don't. Don't clip that out of context. Can't have the neighborhood association hearing about that one. I do want to hear about the pancakes, though. All right, lat pull downs, dumbbell hammer curls, easy bar wrist curls. We're not going to have time for abs. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Maybe we will. All right, I'm going to move the box over. Is there anything that I need the bench for? There's not, thankfully. Get this big ol' silly bench out of here. Can I link the Vibe Bunny? Pip, can you send it to me in a DM? I'm definitely willing to add it. I'm a riot for waffles. Like, as opposed to pancakes. See, here's the thing that I don't support about the pancakes versus waffles discussion, right? Like, you can say waffles are better than pancakes. You can say pancakes are better than waffles. You can say French toast is better than both of them or is inferior. But here's the thing. If your options are any one of those things and the alternative is none of those things, they're all delicious. They're all delicious. All right. Bella opened up the floodgates. Go ahead, give your preferences. Give your preferences. Lay it out there. French toast? What? Subi? Are you giving a complete rejection of French toast? Who hurt you? Who made you French toast? And what coaching can I give them so that they do it correctly? I love French toast. Freaking love French toast. Wanted soggy bread, I just dip it in water. It's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. Cheese and bacon, interesting. Pancakes are my favorite. Delicious, simple, easy to make. That is the biggest benefit with pancakes. Is the ease. You know? That's something that you don't get with your other options. They're so easy. Scrambled eggs with salsa and syrup. Will Massig, thank you for the follow. Let me know if I said your name incorrectly. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Rungeon. I should start throwing that one out a little more. Y'all have seen the sign, right? The Rungeon. Came on the raid. Oh, well, welcome in. Welcome in. Fried egg inside of bread. So that is fried egg inside a piece of bread. That's a eggy in a basket. Over easy egg with some hot sauce. Ooh, that's a move. That's a move. Be a good calendar pose. Just hold the weight like an egg, like on a serving platter. Okay, so I heard Toad in the Hole was different. I've heard that toad in the hole is when you bake sausage into like a tray of bread. Breakfast waffles over pancakes. Okay. Okay. But if it's okay, so if it's what I want folks to compare it is like, what is your like everyday breakfast? If you are an everyday breakfast eater, like say that's, you know, cereal, oatmeal, muesli, if that's your thing. Like whatever your everyday breakfast is, like that's what I want your point of comparison to be. And it's like this or pancakes. Like you can have your hierarchy. That's fine. You do you. Oatmeal, cranberries, and coffee. Cereal for sure. Red Bull and vape. Interesting. not the call for me. Greek yogurt, granola, and honey, sometimes with banana. Okay, okay. Overnight oats is what I try to get to every single time. We try to do overnight oats every day. Doesn't always come together. C-Dub, have a great lurk, my dude. Good night, sweet prince. Sausage baked into a pastry crust. Okay. That is what I thought toad in the hole was. Because you got a little... It's so funny. You got a little toad just sticking out. Kashi cereal and Greek yogurt. That sounds hella good, Handlebar. Listen. Linda, listen. You're thinking of bangers and mash? Mangers and bash? Okay, then I need dumbbell hammer curls with 25s. Eggs or waffles, low sugar, maple brown sugar, oatmeal, or Greek yogurt with flaxseed granola and some frozen fruit. Ask more veterans. Okay. Oh, man. I've been trying to take on the model of egg day or egg days because Lauren really likes a fried egg and toast, and it's not that hard to make, but it is something that just like requires a little extra brain effort on my part. What up, TSM? That's right, Handlebar. Pancakes can be anytime. You could fit pancakes into any single meal. Wait a minute. I missed a step here. So Bella, you didn't ask. You absolutely did not ask. Nobody asked. I'm say it. I do think learning to make overnight oats is one of the best things that you can do to take a step towards better eating. And I'm putting that in bigger quotes, right? Because you're making a decision for your immediate next meal. You can make a lot of adjustments to it, right? You can use more or less sugar. Hang on. Well, maybe too late. Boink. You know you can say what you want. What you want? Heard that before, just don't know what to do with it. I could give you my overnight oats recipe. In fact, I'll record a video for you. Slow cook steel cut oats one day, then portion them out. Ooh, that's a move. We're over here talking about breakfast. Dan's over there talking about, look at how big my brain is. Pre-cooking oats. My man. Hey, Joe, what do you know? What up, Tom? Can I get a shout from Mr. Tom? But to, gosh darn it, Tom. Every time I read your name, I think of, there's this There's this old YouTube video. I'm really dating myself right now. It was like a World of Warcraft machinima type thing. Rafflemau. Do 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 do. Rafflemau. Do 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 do. Welcome in, Tom. Oh, thank you. That's kind of you. Nah. Have no energy anymore. You'd be better at prioritizing time. Hey. 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 You got this. You got this. You got it. Even on days where on days where I like don't do it and I have feelings about it, oh, it's okay, Dan. I don't do it all the time. I'm not perfect. Ain't no one expecting you to be perfect. Summer season here will cause like 6 typhoons in 3 months. Oh, dang, Bill. Are you going to be safe? You have a link to those free weights you were just using. Do you like them? Will, I would say that yes, I do like them. I do like them. I don't have a link on hand, but I probably should just put an Amazon affiliates link in my thingamahoosit. I'm sorry, Sirely. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm gonna do some little wrist curls. 6 weeks until my half. How you feeling? What have your runs been looking like, Dan? You want to talk about it? Oh. You had COVID this week? How did I not know this? I don't know that you mentioned it was COVID. I thought you just said you got sick. Ah. I DM'd you the image that looked like a calendar pose. Oh boy. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. No, I'll put this in chat. COVID going around hard where I'm at right now. I'm gonna be honest. I did have a little panic moment last night because I heard that cases are going up. And like my mom just traveled across the country from Florida to come visit. And I had this like I was laying in bed and I was just like, wait a minute. Are we gonna be okay? So yeah. Oh Dan, I'm so sorry. I'll be masking. That's okay. That is a-okay. Dan. Dan, please. Lost a lot of respect for an influencer who's like, I regret getting vaccinated because I'm young and in great shape. That's not what. Yeah, no. Hey, we still have the command. I think that link probably still works. Get poked, baby. Y'all like polio? Me neither. Throwing it out there. Appreciate everyone around me who did, because I have no immune system, and now neither does hubby. Yeah. I have an article in my to-do list to check out. Yeah, a second. Also, do y'all like my new display photo? Profile photo? Because Okay. Vibe Bunny should be available now, by the way. Better or worse than the old one? Mandatory for him to travel and see family. I'm sure your family felt better seeing you vaccinated. I would hope so. Most scared about his December stuff. Yo, Will! Hey, thank you! Thank you so much for the sub! We'll get you on the bumper in just a minute here. We gotta get this next set in. Fresh. Raw. This one's raw. Evie. Come here and tell me about it. What did you see? What did your elf eyes see? Ah. I'm gonna count a little more carefully. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now when the song is about I can vibe. There we go. Woo. Sorry about the shaky camis. Yeah, well, thank you. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. We'll get you on our little wheel here in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew, there we go. You know what I should do? We're gonna mix this up a little bit. I'm trying not to watch Starfield stuff and just go into the game blind. I have allowed myself to watch a little bit of Starfield content. Because, like, it's gonna be such a huge game that, like, it doesn't work super well to go on the model. Oh, that's too heavy. What am I thinking? You know what? Just get rid of it. I don't think I need 20 pounds on here to make it worth my while. We'll figure this out. See how this feels. Yowza! Doth worthy of his wiles. Ah. Ow, I haven't done forearm work in so long. Totally stole the get poked command. Change the end to do it for your mom. Doing your mom. There was something I didn't need to think about for another 10 to 15 years. Because of doing your mom. Set up my Game Pass on Eric's computer. He wants to play bad. Heard there's a gnarly restriction for having SSD. Do you not have one? Did we go from Taylor Swift to Metallica? I think I've like... What's the word for this? Like, I don't... Maybe it's like I completely dissociate when I hear Taylor Swift now, to where like I don't even know that I'm listening to Taylor Swift. Does that make sense? It's just like there and I'm there. Master of Puppets was my first metal album. I'm trying to think of what my first Metallica album was. Nikes. It wasn't Master of Puppets. It was another one of their albums. All right. I got this right. Will S.I.G. Well, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the Run Club. Thank you so much for that support. Now I can lift you up in the way that you have lifted me and this community up today. Cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stockholm Syndrome. The song is about XBF, you know it's Taylor. I mean, she writes songs about a lot more stuff. She writes a lot of songs about a lot of stuff. Freaking tech, of course I do. Yeah, so I do have an SSD. I have a 1 terabyte SSD. I did the pre-install already. I had to clear out a bunch of old recordings of old streams. Imagine going out with Taylor Swift, breaking up and she didn't write a song about you. That'd be even worse, right? Like at this point, anyone who dates Taylor Swift, if you don't at least get like a line, like that's like you are historical footnote to the max. That's like losing a presidential election. No one's really gonna. Oops, I gotta fix that. Sorry, I got distracted. Hee. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes! Yes! But truly, I'm very happy with Taylor Swift. And after hearing that with all the money that she made from her tour, she gave these like massive bonuses to all the staff that were on the tour and actually like paid out some of that benefit to her team. That made me very happy. Very happy to hear. I was Taylor Swift's boyfriend for a while. Please go ahead. I just noticed that bear in the background has 2 heads. Yeah. Do you know what it references, Pip? It's okay if you don't. Because it's really funny that we do get a fair amount of people who come in and are like, oh, a fellow Californian. Yeah, Rad Stags. No, it's the Yao Guai. It is weird though. There were never 2-headed bears in Fallout, I don't think. Oh, my bad. Man, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So I wanted to ask everyone. So we're gonna do a fundraiser for Starlight Children's Network at the end of September, and I was thinking about doing Fallout 4 with crowd control, but I don't know. I hadn't landed on it yet. Curious what folks thought about that. Mm. Mm. the song is popping off. I love this song. Oh, you didn't know, you didn't know. Only the deer and cows got mutated second head. I mean, we should be thankful. It's called Nerve. It's in the bottom corner there, Bill. I could drop a link in chat. Partially because I don't think this artist gets as much love as they deserve. And I'm saying that as someone who had to have another person tell me about them. Thank you, Bella. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Tom, I've been meaning to ask you, are you going to get the new Mortal Kombat? Because you got the premium edition ordered? Fantastic. I'm not going to be able to do the new Mortal Kombat. It is just like far too gory for me. But I will hop in and join some friendos and watch the experience. Ugh. 10 on stream in the story mode. Isn't it like gonna be pretty like kind of open world style or something? Ooh, Hierarch, thank you. Hierarch, I hope I didn't ice you today. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if you asked how I was doing, but the start of the day was like a mixed bag. It was very like, I got to see my parents off, which was cool, but I logged into work and just like people getting mad about things that are really kind of not that big of a deal. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Thankfully my boss was cool. Ooh. Usually only get it if they do a good crossover like the DC one. Oh, I haven't looked into that actually. If they're expanding the roster very much. Oh. Phoenix. How we doing, Phoenix? Welcome in. Welcome. Ever since MK9, they've been a real cinematic and quite engrossing story mode. How we've ended up with MK1 because of time travel shenanigans. Interesting. Okay. Geesh. I just have not been paying attention. I've just been watching the games get more brutal from afar. Had 2 coworkers having a long fight with passive-aggressive about SOPs and principles of their own. Yeah, no, that's what some of it is coming down to for me. That was 3 sets, right? Yeah, I got one more. Now we're doing okay on time. I'm doing great, Phoenix. Can I get a shout for Phoenix, please? Another member of our streaming community. We're all good. Man. But I will request it. And our mods are fantastic, so they will grant it. Thank you, Bella. We did it. I should probably be a little more concerned about my scapular retractions when I do some of my tricep flexings, but maybe they're kind of supposed to look that way. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know why I flexed. It was because Tiger wanted it. But what has everyone got going on this weekend? Plans? We get to go to a wedding. I get to go to a family wedding where a bunch of people were arguing a whole bunch in the days leading up to the wedding. So, like, it's gonna be either really great or an absolute social mess. Running in theory, if I stay out of my head, maybe brew. Dan, you got this. You got this, my dude. How many miles you got planned for tomorrow? Are you jogging? Walking? Drawing? What's in Arizona? What? Yeah, I'm going to Arizona. We'll just say, yeah. Walk, run, bog jogging. I need to do more walking today. We need to do more Christopher walking to get these things done today. All right, we got to get moving with the set, even though we're in ad times. Because, tell you what, I do need to get back to work. Much as I'd like to stick around and lift forever, I do have a fair amount of things that need doing before next week, especially going into holiday weekend. Everyone's gonna get real mad. Curly's Red Hot Sash. Thank you for the lurk. Holiday. Labor Day is Monday. You get Tuesday off too? How dare you? The audacity. The audacity of someone else getting more time off than me. Can't believe it. Yeah, we're not getting an extra day, but wouldn't it be nice? What do you have planned for stream on the 9th? So the 9th, is that next Sunday, Tiger? Or is that Tuesday? Next Saturday. I will be traveling next Saturday. If I could, what's going on? Is something happening? It's your birthday? Oh, sheesh. Yeah, I'll be out of town next Saturday. What are you planning? What are you planning for your birthday? Ooh, hey there. Now we can add drinking to the weekend plans. How dare you live your life better than me? Haven't been able to be active recently. Foot swelled up early this week. Couldn't really walk. Had to go to urgent care. Shoot. How did that turn out? Did they find like a cause? Did you get some relief, I hope? I'm sorry to hear that, Sash. Hello, Bradley. Hanging out with friends on Twitch. Well, Tiger, shoot me a message and let me know what's going on. If it's something that I can like pop in on while I'm traveling, I'll gladly try to join whatever's going on. Thank you, Bradley. Welcome in. Bradley. Where you traveling to? Colorado. Just a little jaunt. Just a little jaunt for another wedding. I got 2 weddings 2 weekends in a row. So I have someone coming over to house sit. Got a buddy who's literally just going to be chilling in the house all weekend. taking care of plants and Evie. Ah, I'm very thankful for. Here we go. Visited there. Went to the Stanley Hotel. What is the Stanley Hotel? It's something that is just so small. I'm gonna do one more like little kind of tiny burner set from the front. I think it's gout, which is really weird because I'm young and in decent shape. I mean, I feel like I don't know hardly anything about gout, but I recall it being something that is a little bit like it can happen to just about anyone. Take a day to play a certain game. I just hang out and chat while you played it. Oh shoot, yeah. I'd love to, Tiger, but we're gonna be unable to do that. But feel free to DM me about what game you're hoping to see, and I'll see if I can squeeze it in somewhere. I know that after I come back, I'm definitely going to be trying to play Starfield because reasons. Sheesh Louish. All right, everyone. I am going to, I need to get back to work. So we're not going to be doing abs today, which is probably for the best because the core is feeling very, very exhausted. So we're going to go check out one of our good friends. We're going to raid Paul. It's a good Paul raid. Whew. Oh, Tiger got a flex out first. Okay, well, we can't raid yet. We got to flex first. So, hang on. Oh, step back. Oi, oi, oi. Here, I'm going to take off my shoes. I'll hike up a little bit. Thank you for being here, everyone. Here, let's change this. Nah, never mind. We'll take what Dan said. Take that as the raid message. We'll do a little bit of. All right. So one of the cues that I learned was to plant your feet and then rotate your legs outward to make your quads flex out a little bit better. It's over here. Just to serve as a little bit of a better backdrop. Flex out the legs, turn them sideways, and then never do like a full face on. Unless you're doing a front double bicep. I don't really feel like I'm into it right now. But if I could. Why am I so half-assed about this right now? Hang on a second. We'll do the. Ooh. I'm trying out here. I'm trying. I just don't have it in me today. Tiger, I hope you got your money's worth. Hey, everyone, we're gonna go raid Paul STL. Do me a favor. Paul's doing a sponsored stream today. So if you would be so kind as to take one of those raid messages. I don't know, Tiger. Someone's got to pick me up and offer me some money for it. But yeah, hey, everyone, make sure that you're kind to yourself this weekend. If you haven't gotten in on the Discord, please make sure that you do so. That's the best place to get up-to-date information on the stream and everything happening. There is not going to be a stream either Sunday or Monday of next week. So for the Labor Day weekend, we have to spend some time with family. So I'm not going to be able to lift weights. I'm going to have to run all by myself. But I'm going to be thinking of all of you the entire time. So, did I say Friday? I meant Sunday. No stream Sunday, no stream Monday. So our next stream is going to be next week, Tuesday. Yeah. Next week, Tuesday. And maybe, who knows, maybe something will happen. I don't know. Maybe we'll try to get something together. But in the meantime, be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else. Enjoy the holiday weekend if it's a holiday for you. If it's not a holiday for you, just try to try to stay good and well anyway. And just like enjoy it, right? Enjoy a little bit of life. If you are not on the socials, go do that. Hey, I am running out of words, so I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.